Okay, the geniuses will see us now.
I'm a pro.
He's very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional.
These are our newly arrived surgeons, Doctors Trowbridge and Greenbaum.
Doctor?
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 We're not doctors.
Are you sure they can handle this?
Oh, we can handle it. We're professionals.
You'll forgive us if we're not instilled with confidence.
Potentially unprofessional pieces of content.
So I'm with Gabriel once again, my boy, roommate. I am Trevor. Sometimes I forget my fake name. And this is the best hour of your fucking week, son. This is Unprofessional Podcast.
Let's get it.
And we got COVID. Let's just get right into it. We got COVID. How do you feel about that?
Man, that Delta strain, some serious business, man.
I mean, we probably have Delta, right?
Yeah, because they don't tell, like, they didn't tell me it was Delta, because they have to do, like, a PCR.
Yeah.
Like,
they have to do specific
extensive
shit to figure out if it's the Delta versus whatever the normal strain is.
The New
What do we
York
call it?
one.
Just COVID-19.
Dude, there's so many strains going on.
Is there?
Yeah, there's, like, a New York one. There's,
Damn, I hope I got the
like
New
a
York
UK one.
I want the Bronx version.
The Bronx.
Does that make me tougher or something?
The Brooklyn one.
But yeah, so we probably have Delta variant because I mean we're vaccinated. I mean it could have been like a breakthrough of the vaccine, like of the virus, but I don't know.
I tell you what, the lady that did the rapid one on me, she said that 3 out of 10 people who were positive that week, on average, they were vaccinated.
3 out of 10?
3 out of 10.
And this is just a random person?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
The doctor,
but still, yeah, that's something.
And you already know that they're getting serious about issuing like the mask mandate again.
Mm-hmm. In Gabriel's case, 2 masks.
Yeah, man. Bro, you don't know. Like, maybe my COVID, it's different than yours. No, it's the same.
No.
We all got each other.
And you've already kissed me on the cheek. And we've already had sex with each other, so it's not going to be good.
Yeah. Good times.
But yeah, what are you feeling? Today, I mean, in the past I was fine. Like the last few days I just had like a cough, but today I'm like fucked up. I feel like shit.
Oh,
my head hurts, yeah. What else? I just got like a sore throat and I'm like tired. I had chills at night. I was like trouble sleeping, but.
Yeah, so let me tell you, I think it was Friday, I started having a cough, and then, my timeline might be a little irregular, whatever, but then the next day, I just showed up to the hospital, and I had like one of those, I love the croissants for breakfast.
I know you love your croissants.
Bro, I fucking love my croissants. And I ordered that bacon, egg, and cheese with cheddar.
Love it.
Bro, that's
that
how you know
COVID?
you're like a Brooklynian.
A Brooklynian?
You're from Brooklyn, yeah. Because we go hard with that croissant. Anyway, dude, I had a taste of it, and then I had some OJ, and I was like, what is this?
Oh, it's tasting funky?
I couldn't taste it.
Tastes like COVID?
I guess so. And it's such and I couldn't smell anything for like 2 days but I was congested. I was like, yeah, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, oh, wait a minute. And I had already been coughing and stuff.
That's what I'm afraid of, bro. Either death or losing my taste or smell. Everything else, I feel like it's chill. Well, maybe not like a neuro disorder or something.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Today I started recovering my taste and smell. Man, that's COVID talking for us. It's crazy, but I think I would prefer be without taste than without smell, because I just need to be so aware of my surroundings. Like, if I fucking farted, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just let it go, man.
No, man, like, smell is so important for me. Like, I didn't think so until it happened to me, but...
Well, I could have guessed that. You, like, were making candles last night on our stovetop.
Yeah, I was just so excited. Like,
You were like experimenting with different scents and shit.
yeah, I just couldn't believe it. And I don't know, food is such a temporary pleasure.
So is smell, man. It's even more fleeting.
No, bro, but you can't stop smelling. Like, you can train your brain to like forget about it, but it never stops working. Like, I don't know.
But anyway, so you've been quarantined for how many days now? You gotta do 10 total, right?
Yeah, according to my school, this is only my second day, but it's been like 5. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I guess it'll be day 1 technically, but I think I'm gonna cut it before then. It doesn't really matter. Like, the rotation doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, the rotation, we got to the chill. Like, why didn't this shit happen when I was like on the ED? Like, where I was like 12 hours left and right. Had to happen now, but it's alright, man. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
And then I went full irresponsible. Saturday night I had just gotten the positive result Saturday during the day. And I'm like, fuck, like, not excited about that. But I also don't have to go into my rotation, which is nice, because OB-GYN has been fucking dog shit. We've learned nothing.
Nice.
And it's run so fucking bad.
I think when I did it, I think we had like 1 lecture, and they couldn't get that WebEx to work.
For us, they had the person go up, the resident goes up, starts to teach us. They literally had to stop it because it was so basic, and so it was like before basic sciences type shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, look, no one's learning anything from this. We all know this. And so they cut it short. We're like, all right, just go home.
The OB-GYN department in our hospital is...
It's fucking garbage.
Shit, like,
But
I
anyways.
would not have a kid in that hospital.
Oh, no kidding, bro. I wouldn't have anyone I know go to that hospital.
Dude, I told you, we need to find a fucking hospital.
Oh.
We have to go.
Yeah, we're fucked, dude. But yeah, so I have these plans, though, Saturday night. I've been setting them up with my girl, and we were, like, gonna go to this rooftop dinner. The first time I've done that in New York, I was all stoked. I'm like, oh, it's for her birthday. It's her only plans on her birthday night. We were about to go out, and I hit her up. I'm like, hey, shitty news. I'm COVID positive, so... And then she, like, was very sad about it. But got a hold of her again. I'm like, look, this is completely irresponsible of us, but we can go anyway. And we're just totally not okay, but I probably would do it again, to be honest.
Bro, $75?
So, yeah, I mean, we had the reservations. I was going to get the meal. I was excited, bro. I wasn't about it. So, I'm like, all right, here, how about this? We just take the Uber. I don't touch the handle or anything. We just go straight there, eat. I just touch the fork, the glass, whatever. And I try to stay away from everyone. Which, I mean, yeah, that's great, but I'm still in public and shit. It's probably not a good move. But I did it anyway. It was fucking great. It was very fun.
Good.
And yeah, but I was also like, look, you are going to be definitely getting this if we hang out. I mean, there's no way you don't get it. I mean, she is vaccinated, so there's a chance that I have the normal strain and she's vaccinated against it. It's fine. But if it's Delta, which is more likely, or if it's a breakthrough, it can break through for her too, right? So, yeah. I mean, and we definitely spent more than 10 minutes together. But yeah, I was sick. We went out. It was a good time. I didn't have any symptoms, but...
She didn't spend over the night?
No, so I spent the night at her place, because she didn't want to spend the night, like, in a COVID-infested area, which is fair. Yeah. But I'm literally infested with COVID, so I'm like... And we, we didn't exactly just hold hands when we got to her place, so... Yeah. The kiss on the cheek probably went pretty far.
I see.
But, yeah, man, I guess she's like, it's worth it. She's like, I'm like, you're like 100% guaranteed to get sick. You're okay with that? She's like, yep. Getting sick for that dick, whatever it takes.
Hey, man. I would have done the same. Just saying.
But yeah, so that was fun. That was fucking great, actually.
It's part of the experience.
Go out, have some fun, put the public health, at risk. It's all fun.
Bro, I feel like we've done so much public health stuff ourselves, like good thing, like for the
That does not make it okay.
Oh,
that does not make it alright.
Dude, the first time I went to a hospital because I needed that TB test, they were, you know what they told me? They were like, "Oh, you're a student. You're not an employee. Like, you have to go and pay at the other office." And I'm like, "Girl, like, do you know how many people I fucking swabbed for COVID? Like, have you been to the floor of this hospital that used to be freaking COVID central? Like, none of those doctors would have made it out alive had it not been because we were there. You're telling me that you can't spare a fucking
you're
test
right.
tube?
I like this idea. Like if Bill Gates is what saved like millions of lives, maybe So now he just comes in. He's like, look, I only killed like 400 people with this gun. You know, like it's all good, right? They like I'm owed this, and then we're all like, you know what, Bill, you're fucking right, man.
You've done so much for us.
And he's like, that's goddamn right.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Cool. By the way, do you know that I've had at least 3 people that they were incredibly interested in like just hanging out with you and I?
What do you mean?
Because they're trying to like get this shit so that they can have.
No,
yeah.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Yeah, one of them is in your group.
They literally want to get COVID?
One of them is in your OB group.
No way. Is it? Oh, what time is it? What time is it?
Yes, it's him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like, "What are you guys doing later?" And I was like, "Are you shitting me?" Like,
that's so fucking funny.
I mean, if you're trying to hang, like, we'll play Catan or something.
Can you put your password in?
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck, dude, that's so funny. He actually wants to get COVID.
Yeah, dude, he was fed up.
Not okay. I know, dude. OB-GYN has been atrocious.
He was.
We don't learn anything. It's the biggest waste of time, man.
Yeah, he was fed up that you left him out there to die. I guess.
I mean, I kind of did, but your boy's sick. What am I gonna do?
Like,
go into public? Oh wait, I just did.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I don't know. That's just fucking crazy that he wants to do that. I don't think I would go that far though. Like that's insane.
Yeah, and then there's this one guy in my group. He just started. This is like his first rotation ever, and he just can't handle it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's too much.
That sounds like some bitch shit though.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to him.
Do I know him?
No.
Oh.
Pete's is like a very difficult rotation
Pete's is a lot.
to start.
It's good though. I like Pete's.
Yeah, it's good, but if it's your first one, like.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I would have wanted to get my feet wet before.
No, you're right.
Pete's.
And I think D, he had Pete's first.
Yeah, he did.
That would be tough. I was thinking the same thing when I was in it. I'm like, damn, I'm glad I didn't have this first. But I had psych and then I had ER, and we got absolutely smacked in ER. Like not test wise, not studying wise, but
just work.
Bro, they worked us hard, which was fun, honestly, for me. But man, they fucked us up too because we only had psych before that. So we're coming with only some psychiatric experience, and they're like, "Look, go interview that patient. Like, go figure that out and come back to me." And we're like, I barely know how to interview this motherfucker.
And how does this make you feel?
yeah, right.
Are you having suicidal thoughts?
Yeah, but
and it's like they're coming for a call.
Right. No, they're fucking bleeding out of their eyes, and you're like, "Yo, so how's your appetite been? Like, are you feeling sad?" And they're like, I feel like I'm dying. Like, do you feel guilty about it though? But yo,
you lost weight?
Have you lost any weight? Yeah, tell me about your sexual history. But no, we were walking in Manhattan, right? Because we just came back from the rooftop, going to get some ice cream or something, and this homeless guy. I mean, this happens all the time. For some reason, whenever I'm with this girl. First of all, she's very dark. She's like from Kenya. I'm very white, and we walk together. And for some reason, and I like people shouting random compliments at me, right? Of course, I like that. But it's just kind of weird, like why they're doing it. They go, oh, you know, I love that at us, and I'm like, what? Wait, why? Why do you love this?
Honestly, I love the concept too.
You do?
I think it just talks about how diverse we are. I don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
I would, bro. Every time I see,
they just love it.
Every time I
People
see a
just love
Hispanic
it.
guy,
It's always a black guy too. It's always a black man who's a little bit older, and they're just like, love that shit. I'm like,
damn.
Yeah.
In his eyes, it's like, damn, she made it.
Honestly, and here's the thing, bro. What if it was the other way around though? What if I was a black guy and it was a white girl? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like people wouldn't be like doing the same thing, but maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They would just be like, damn, she's getting good dick, like.
Okay, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about that,
but I kind of see what, and I guess we're going back to the interracial thing a little bit more, exploring it, but I see what that black guy sees, you know, because I see some Hispanic dude dating a really hot Asian or even like blonde chick, and I'm just like, damn, he made it. Like, yeah.
But for me, I feel like it's not like a, oh, you did it thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're like, let's say you're this little Asian guy, and you're dating this blonde, like, model-looking girl, right? Then it's like, everyone you walk by better fucking, like, be like, you're the fucking man. Like, that's what I would do. If I saw that shit, I'd give him at least a high five. Maybe I would, like, kiss him on the mouth. But, like, that's the shit. Like, you made it. You fucking did it against all odds. Nothing against Asians or small people. I'm just saying, like, that's not exactly the first choice. You know what I mean? Not that you can't, like, murder it. I'm just saying.
Most definitely. Like, that's not the first thing that comes to mind. And I just wonder what's on her mind. That she...
What do you mean? She just likes that, or likes the guy.
Yeah, but, like...
What?
I don't
Does it
know.
bother you?
No, not at all. Like, I'm with you. Like, I'll give him the high five too, but... I do...
I just want to make sure we're, like...
Yeah, but I just want to hear the story behind that relationship, you know?
Oh, dude, 100%. I want to hear every detail about how that shit got started.
Was it a Tinder match? Was it a, like...
Right. Did you just
fucking approach
her in the street? That would be the most badass shit. Just
Did
throw
she-
your dick on the table and be
Did
like,
he,
what's
like, donate a kidney to her or something? Like,
That's not.
I want to know what happened.
I'm definitely curious, too.
Good for them, though.
But yeah, that would be sick. I mean, I would love to see that. So I get that. But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I don't know, just a white guy and a black girl. I don't know if that, like, necessitates it. I love it. I just think it's funny. Like,
But don't
it's the
forget,
third time it's happened.
These are the same kinds of people that are high on heroin and...
It's not always homeless people. It's just that one. The dude was rattling a cup when he said it, so. But the other two were normal people.
Have you noticed how in the subways, there's always, unfortunately, it's always black. There's always some black dude that he just jumps from train to train.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, that's happening.
Yeah,
all
like,
over the place.
dude, all of them, they're borderline schizophrenic.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I swear. Like,
Oh, 100%. Oh, man, yeah.
So-
I've seen some wild people.
Again, I'm not saying that,
This
I'm
one
not
dude was bringing
discrediting
a metal chair around and just smashing it on the ground as he walked.
Yeah.
He got money, though, man. He knew what he was doing. And then he, like, blew up, and then the cops came.
Damn.
I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the other fucking one. That's cool.
You know, nothing said to me like, welcome to New York, like me getting out of JFK. I remember I ended up in one of those big train stations. I think it's like Broadway. And I got out, and in the stairs, there was this guy, like he was like making a fist, and like he was injecting something through his knuckles.
Hey.
And I was like, oh man.
Let's go.
That's probably insulin, right?
And you're... yeah.
And then I was like...
Did you hit his insulin too, or what?
No, I did not.
Oh.
I thank the Lord I'm not diabetic.
You guys could share needles.
But I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think... okay, I see where this is going. So...
That was your welcome to New York moment?
That was my welcome to New York.
Mine was probably just subway people in general.
Yeah. You know, man, like, we talk shit about the subway, but I fucking love the subway.
Bro, Subway's fantastic.
Like,
and I don't talk that much shit about the Subway. It's nice. And it's actually kind of clean. It's pretty clean, in my opinion.
Bro, now
I don't
it's
see any
clean.
fucking rats with pizzas or anything. Like, I definitely don't.
Dude, when we first got here, that it was like the beginning of COVID, I remember, like, what's the guy with the sexual harassment?
That's everyone.
Cuomo.
Oh, okay.
Like Governor Cuomo. He's like, oh yeah, like now we're gonna be cleaning the cars in the subway every day, and I'm like, what the fuck were you doing?
Yeah. Before we're doing a bi-monthly, like, oh, that's why.
What do you mean now you're cleaning them every day?
Just shock everybody.
No, but dude, like, I love the subway. It really gets you connected. I feel like it's one of those landmarks of any, like, good, solid society. Like, you can pay $2.75 and go from, I don't know, from Bronx to Manhattan and New York. And if you know one of those ones that are, like, open and you can just, like, sneak in. Have you ever tried to, like, not pay?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's $100.
Bro, I've been incriminating myself this whole episode.
Oh, I know. That's why we do what we do.
Bro, but I've seen people jump. Like, there was this YouTube video. Girl jumps over the stylist. And then a reporter comes up and starts interviewing her. Like, did you know, like, that you can't do that? And, like, you're going to get in trouble and you can go to jail for, like, X amount of years and pay this fine? And she's just like, what the fuck are you going to do about it? And then the reporter's just like, and then she just walks on the subway.
I think I saw that on a TikTok. Same exact. I think it's only $100. Like,
wow.
The fine
That's
is
not that bad.
I know, like, it's like, I'll take the chance.
Yeah, I'll hop it sometimes if I'm
but
feeling
bro,
cold.
if there's a fucking cult.
If I'm feeling sickly or something, I'm swiping. I don't want to jump over that thing.
Yeah, but if there's a cult to the subway, like, I will literally. There's actually a thing on Reddit. It's called Subway Creatures, and it's just like the most
like
random
weird people,
shit.
right?
Yeah, like there's people having gender reveals parties
on the subway. That's fucking great.
Yeah, like
Actually,
people
like
dress
that.
up as like actual rappers on subway.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
They dress up like Kill Bill.
I've only seen weird people. I haven't seen anyone like dress up weird or like do like crazy dumb shit. Like I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's some crazy stuff that happens, like all the different types of beggars and like schizophrenic people, but there's nothing like.
Yeah, like mad crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I haven't seen a baby shower myself, but
I've seen some people just like almost completely naked, like big fat guy, like singing like the same song over and over again on a microphone. But
I've seen them pissing on the subway. I've seen them fighting.
Bro, imagine like living in New York your whole life though. You would see that shit. You would have seen everything.
Yeah, you just accustomed.
Bro, people grow up fast here.
For real.
And they see goofy ass shit.
Yeah. But that's the subway.
You know another nice thing about New York though is if you go out with a girl, you're amongst a million strangers and no one knows who you are and no one knows who that girl is, and that's very nice. Back when we were at school in Grenada, bro, if I ever brought a girl out, I'm guaranteed to see someone I know. You know what I mean? And so it's like now everyone knows that I was seeing this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like good and bad, but it's so nice in New York. Like, I don't have to think about it at all. I'm just like. Dude, I can go out with a fucking.
Especially our school, like it's so big and yet everybody knows everyone.
Yeah,
like
true.
You would just be like walking on the street and be like, "Oh, Trevor's fucking this girl now."
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell her best friend.
Right, and then they fucking tell everybody.
Yeah, like that shit just gets broadcasted. I'm gonna tell you what I like about New York. Everything is lit. Obviously, COVID, like you can't really do that, but like. There's always some shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you are hungry and you're craving something specific, you just fucking go get it. Like, we don't really have that where I'm from. Like,
but we got there's this app. Have you heard of it? Too Good to Go.
No.
Frankie showed me it. She was like, it's an app where at the end of the night they like they like have a bunch of leftover food, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's like for $4 they'll just give a box of it. Like to sell.
Oh, word?
So like we went to a pizza place. We were like working an overnight shift for OB-GYN, doing absolutely fucking nothing. And we're like, yo, let's use this thing. So like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, we go out and get a box of the stuff. We got 4 slices of pizza. They're $4 each normally. We got it for $4. It was sick. It's the way to go.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so there's shit like that, you know. If you're homeless, they have shelters. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, did they call you from like the health department?
Bro, I got like 4 different calls about my phone.
Yeah, but like one of them was like, "Do you want a hotel? Like,
oh
we
yeah,
can hook you up." And
right.
honestly, dude, had I not have to study for,
Bro, if I had, I mean, my brother's coming soon.
yeah,
But it's not within the window. I would have been like, yeah, I need a hotel, and then had him stay there.
yeah, no, dude, but like I looked up after I got that phone call. I went on YouTube and they have like a nurse outside and like they take your temperature and shit.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, they really do monitor you. But then like you stay in really nice places too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I think
thanks, bud.
all the hotels they have to like donate certain rooms to the government.
Oh, wow. They don't let poor people in those, though, right?
Probably not.
Yo, for real. Yeah, I bet like homeless people are trying to get COVID. Then they're like, yo, hook me up.
Like actually.
Yeah.
Good times.
Oh yeah, I was sick today though. I felt like shit. I got like bad sleep. And every time I'm sick, I'm like, all right, are we gonna have an MJ flu game, type of day? Are we gonna go absolutely fucking hard and like, use the flu to motivate us to absolutely study our asses off, or are we just gonna like, masturbate in bed all day?
So which one was it today?
Actually, we did a weird mix of the two.
Nice. Good for you, man. The first 2 days, I was just plowed. Like, I just stayed in bed. I started this really trashy, like, show on Netflix. It's actually pretty good. But it's just, it's called Manifest.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not bad, but I'm just like...
The premise sounds sick, but I don't know.
Why am I watching this?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen Chernobyl? Did I already ask you this?
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl.
No, what is it?
What the fuck? Okay, first of all, do you even know what Chernobyl is? Like the city?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, let me give you a little
and
quick
I'm like
history
the traveler,
lesson.
I should know.
I know. This is Gabriel, the travel god.
So where is this place?
Okay, Chernobyl, I believe it's in Russia, and they had a nuclear power plant explosion. You didn't hear this?
Oh,
this was a while ago. Huh? It's Chernobyl.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had like a nuclear reactor like meltdown and shit. But anyway, there's a mini series on it, and it was like super popular like not too long ago.
Like a docu-series?
I mean, I'm kind of late on it, but no, it's like a drama type thing, but it like documents what happened. It's so fucking good, bro. It's so goddamn good. It's like an HBO mini series. Bro, I'm so late on this. Like anyone listening to this is like, what the fuck?
It's like me watching Breaking Bad.
Right
now.
Oh, we gotta fucking... we have to restart the camera. The audio's still going on.
Yeah. Good times.
Yo, the cameras... Listen to this. So why do you think that the camera has a 29-minute limit on it for its recording? Any ideas? You're not gonna get it.
I know.
You know why?
I mean... Probably because they think we're filming porn.
It's not, but no.
No?
Interesting take, but no, it's not. Also, how long are the porn videos you're watching, bro? Over 29 minutes?
I filter them to 20 plus.
Are you serious?
Anything else, it's like a clip or a tease.
You like the story. You like the story behind it or something.
The story?
Yeah, you want to get the whole gist.
Yeah,
you want to hear about the girl's life. You want to see why the guy even got to the door. Like,
I don't have time to wait. I need the full clip or I can't see it. Like, the worst thing that happens to me, it's like, has that ever happened to you? You just like line up a whole bunch of videos and then you can't finish them.
Oh, really? I don't line them up. That's technical. That's impressive. I just scroll and I keep scrolling. And I just do it for way too long. I look through like the thumbnail that's like moving of like 800 videos.
Yeah.
And before I even watch one, I'm already
I
done.
catalog them.
And in reality, though, I haven't looked at porn in a while. It's been nice. I would recommend it.
Yeah, you need to.
It fucks up your head. I feel like.
Get the steam off.
Yo, what were we talking about? Like, Chernobyl. Yeah. But yeah, just watch it, bro. It's super good.
Yeah, for sure.
The god of travel doesn't know Chernobyl.
Do they have a tour?
Do they have a tour?
Yeah, like a...
Yo, I should look up Chernobyl on like Google Earth or whatever.
Yeah. You know where?
Yo, they couldn't even fly helicopters above the reactor. It would just like disintegrate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It would like cause them to collapse.
Back in 2010, 2011, there was a really shitty earthquake plus tsunami in Japan. I think it was in Okinawa. And
It wasn't one of those friendly earthquakes?
No, it's one of the nasty ones. Bro, my dad, they told him, at that point he had gotten divorced from my ex-stepmom. It was weird. So, the government, because he works for a government agency that oversees nuclear reactors.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were like, hey, we need a few nuclear engineer volunteers to go out there and help them out and to do some inspections, whatever. Everything's paid. We're gonna put you guys in a non-nuclear place, yada yada yada.
Sounds like a Chernobyl situation. And then he just
Bro.
gets fucking a million
Yeah.
tons of radiation.
And then he was like, no, I got a family. I'm like, Dad, what? You told them no? I want to go. What do you mean no?
Oh, you want to go to Japan for your own reasons?
No, bro, I didn't know. No, this was pre. No,
You
this
weren't
was.
aware?
I just wanted to hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, little did I know. 2
You had the
years,
fever.
my life was gonna change. Yeah, whatever. So, it's a missed opportunity to see a nuclear reactor. Good times.
Yo, are they booby trapping passports soon or what? Aren't they gonna put a gas dart in there or something? Aren't they gonna put microchips on it and shit, or link it with I don't know.
That's already happened.
What did they do?
So, have you seen how in your passport
Mine's
there's a
old as
little?
shit.
No, it's. Bro, they've been doing this for it's called a biometric passport. Whatever you see on the front
Bro,
of your
mine's from
passport.
12 years ago.
Yeah,
Really?
we've been doing this forever.
Oh.
The U.S.
I
was
thought
one of the
something new
first
happened.
countries. No, the U.S. was one of the first countries to ever implement biometric passports. So, the passport has a little chip. Whenever you travel, they don't even look at the front page. They just swipe your passport, and the computer reads the chip, and then all your information gets uploaded. And just to access that, it's so difficult. That's why you can't just put someone's photo on top of your passport sheet and then fly with it. Does that make any sense?
I guess, yeah. I thought they were doing more crazy shit, but
Yeah, man.
keep putting your
So that's been happening for a while.
I thought they were doing something new. Oh wow, we're only 30 minutes in.
Yeah. I do think that they're implementing more security measures because I did read an article about that they're doing some more stuff, but biometric passports, they've been.
I'm so off on all that shit. I'm too focused on the couple of things that I'm doing that I can't even worry
It's
about
okay.
that shit.
So when are we renewing your passport again?
This week.
Okay. Let me know.
Bro, you know what's funny though?
So
when I post the videos of this, so far I've only sent the audio to YouTube, and then my whatever service just sends it into the void of YouTube to die, and it gets zero views on YouTube. But this one, the most recent one, it's called A Lot of Foreskin, right?
yeah.
The one guy who watched it and commented, he has a channel, right? A YouTube channel, and it's all about foreskin restoration.
Oh, God.
And so he's just telling me all this foreskin stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking right.
This is definitely.
Speak your truth, boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And he's like, the penis is, he's like, the foreskin is part of the penis. It's not just an accessory or some shit. I'm like,
Preach, bro.
Preach it. Let's fucking go.
Louder for the people in the back.
Yeah. Right.
That's the internet, man. There's a demographic for fucking anything.
For real. And some of his videos have hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah.
I mean, just a couple of them, but I'm like, holy fuck.
Loki, we should consider.
Foreskin restoration? You want to get it? I'll get yours,
Okay.
you get mine?
Keep it on your back pocket, but I'm saying
It is in my back
maybe
pocket.
we should YouTube. Maybe we should YouTube it.
Yeah, dude, we should. I mean, we're gonna throw this on there
Yeah.
if I edit it out.
You know, speaking about foreskins, you know
That's the
that
title of this episode. Speaking about foreskin.
the U.S. is one of the. So not everyone gets their dick chopped off. Like, not
Wait, what?
everyone gets a circumcision.
Oh yeah, right.
And it really comes down to the country that you were born, because some of them offer it, some of them don't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sure now it's a little bit more mainstream, but I don't know. I just thought that was so interesting. Like, you can tell if someone's from here.
Yeah, I mean, or they're like a certain religion, right? Don't some not get it done?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a Jewish thing too? And until they're like older, they don't do it.
To get it or
Yeah.
to not get it?
To get it, don't they do that like the bar mitzvah or whatever the fuck?
Oh shit.
I thought so.
I guess.
I thought they do it later. It's like, goddamn.
Dude, that
They do
must
it
be
like
so
right during the
painful.
party. They're just like, just kidding. That was a joke. But
That must be so painful.
oh, I bet.
To do it like as an adult?
You probably got those nerve endings in that bitch.
Oh god.
I don't know how foreskin works. I haven't had one since I was very young.
Yeah. Good times.
Or would you say you're more paranoid now that you're in med school of like COVID and other types of shit, or are you more confident in your ability to fight it in medicine?
Honestly, man, we get so plowed with information that COVID ain't shit. I mean, no disrespect for anyone that has suffered. I had some family members extended that it affected them a lot, but you know, we're at the point that we're just gonna have to get through it, and I'm not scared.
Still do all the things that we should be doing. Get vaccinated. It's going to reduce, the chance that you get COVID. It's also going to reduce the severity of the illness. Like, it could fuck you up otherwise. It could cause complications otherwise. We don't know. We really don't know. We've only had this for like a year.
But we're getting the Delta strain. We're educated people, as far as...
Trying.
Yeah, we got the vaccine. The reason why
Allegedly.
the Delta strain, it's a thing, it's because... And this is just me talking out of my ass, right?
That's this whole podcast, bro.
Yeah, but, you have a
half
vaccinated...
this podcast is misinformation, and the other half is just like ego trips.
Actually. No, but like, you have all these people that are unvaccinated, and the virus just keeps mutating and mutating. So, had more people gotten the vaccine earlier when they should have, but that's the thing with America. Like, I mean, I'm not American, but whatever. It's like, people, they're so in tune with their rights, and like, they want to be able to say yes or no. Like, that's really all there is to it. But otherwise, that's really why we're dealing with this, because people didn't get into the program, and now, we're vaccinated. It's like, oh shit.
Right. I mean, I can't talk too much. I literally went out and I had COVID, but I am doing everything.
But you know what? You didn't fail the system.
Yeah.
The country failed you. Because you did what you were supposed to. You got vaccinated. You've been wearing your mask.
Yeah, fuck America.
Like, when was the last orgy that you went to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it wasn't like...
Right.
It was... So... But I think we're a little bit more prepared. And I remember back in the island, there was a microbiology teacher. She was like, oh guys, don't worry. Like, COVID's gonna be here in a few days. Like, don't even
really?
sweat it. Yeah. Like that.
It took a little while, though.
Well, that's the thing. We didn't know if the cases were being in the island, because if anybody was suspected of it, we didn't have the PCR in the island. Like, that shit probably made it like a year ago, but they will ship them to like Trinidad or like one of the bigger islands. So it's like, oh shit, I guess we don't know if
Yeah, I love our evacuation though. Like, they just brought a bunch of fucking like
planes.
Yeah, planes out,
Dude.
loaded us up, and like, go home.
Were you there for that exodus?
Yeah. Were you there for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, that word manifest never triggered me as it did. I didn't even know what that meant until that freaking day that we all had to evacuate, like, they were just like, oh, we haven't gotten the manifest yet, so we can't ride you guys into the plane. I'm like, what are you talking about?
There's like 3 days of like waiting in line to get on these giant planes to go home. And everyone's got all their baggage and shit, their whole life, like the last, year and a half they have with them. Or they threw the rest away, just like me. Yeah. I had to sell my motorcycle in like fucking 1 day.
You probably sold it for like mad.
I sold it for dirt cheap, but I did very good for like the low, the short amount of time I had. I was kind of an asshole. I used the first pictures that I had from the person I bought it from 2 years ago, and it was all nice and shiny, and I hadn't crashed it 3 times yet. And, and I was like, look, I gotta sell it now. So the guy sent his girlfriend out to buy it from me, so they didn't really get a good look at it before they bought it. With that said, they still got a fucking steal on it, but they had us waiting in lines for like 3 days. There was a point where I remember there was like someone had waited in line from morning to night in that one spot, and then they told them to go home, and then they had to come back the next day, waited for most of the day. Bro, guess what I ended up doing? I didn't even show up the first day. I was just like trying to take care of other shit. Yeah. And then the next day I show up late as fuck. And they're like, oh hey, a plane's getting here right now. Like, you need to go. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like load up my shit and get on the bus. Bro, I was the first person on the first bus, on the first plane going that day. And everyone waiting in line for like the last like 3 hours, they woke up at like 5 a.m. for this shit and just sweating their balls off in Grenada. And I got on the fucking first bus. I'm just like, what's up?
Yeah, man. Like, those first few days of the evacuation, they were horrible.
Oh, dude, they fucked it up bad. Like, I mean, they got it done though eventually.
You just see the other people.
They just started throwing money at it.
Yeah, just gotta pay some people off.
Right.
That's how you get your shit done in the islands. Pay the right person times. Do you think you will go back?
I don't really have any reason to go back. I mean, it's like a little island that's like kind of a third world country, and there's not a lot of reason to go there. I mean, it's an expensive flight to get out there. It's like $1,000. So why would you do that? I mean, you could go to other places. Like, I get it. It's cheap-ish when you get there and buy stuff. Kind of. Not really. And then they got a nice beach, and there's not a ton of tourists, so that's chill. In fact, there's little tourists.
Yeah.
But man, why? I mean,
I just feel like there's so many other countries.
Right, you could go anywhere. Why would you go back to Grenada? We've already been there for a year and a half. Like, who do you know there that you would visit? I don't like. No. I know like some locals. I don't really care about them. Yeah. They weren't that cool. I mean, there's lots of Grenadians that are dope, but I'm not friends with them.
Case in point. Yeah.
But yeah, I probably won't go back. I wanted people to visit me. We had a bunch of people coming to visit me at the very end, and then COVID happened, and all their tickets got canceled. I'm like, fuck. But yeah.
What happens?
What do you think about Ken?
Ken?
Yeah. Tell me all your shit. You guys are very different. Ken is more of, I mean, he's got a girlfriend. What is his personality like? He's, like, I don't know, kind of anal about some things and then just, like, relaxed about others. I don't know.
Ken is, this is how I met Ken. We were getting a haircut.
Okay.
And, he's proud of his country, like.
Oh, yeah.
The big good.
The big C.
Yeah, the big C. My other roommate, at the time, he's also from the big C. And
Canada.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're both Canadian, so somehow it's like, oh my god, we're like Canadian, like, let's like talk about how patriotic we are. And even like, when I first met him, I saved his number as Canada, like.
Really?
I don't know why.
When I first met him, he was talking mad shit about how Canada's so much better than Minnesota. I'm like, bro, it's almost the same thing. Like, there's a few differences. Like, he's acting as if they're like different worlds. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fight you. I've never been in a fight before. and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Like, they're so similar. Like, yeah, there are some differences, but he was acting like it was fucking like an alien world. I'm like,
I will say, I've been to Canada like quite a few times, and I love Ken. I mean, I didn't love him before. I love him now. But it's like, Canadians are nice. Ken was not nice when I met him.
It's a bit of a
but I mean, I think after we got to know each other and I spoke my mind to him about how I really felt about him, somehow that...
Oh, you talked some shit to him in his face?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I mean, you were there for half of it.
Really? When was that?
Yeah, when we had like that little fight.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it was okay.
I mean, my fights are very benign.
Yeah, that was a very benign ass fight.
No, but like sometimes he just drops some comments that they're just so out of place. It's
oh, bro, every once in a while he'll drop just the worst fucking thing anyone could say. It's like,
dude,
it wasn't funny at all. Everyone thinks you're an asshole.
I know. Like literally everyone. Like I was talking to this guy that he hates. Like Ken hates.
Mm-hmm.
Not hates, but he dislikes him.
Okay.
And I asked him the same question, like, hey, Shantosh, what do you think about Ken? And he's like, oh, I fucking hate that guy.
Wow, really? Holy shit.
Yeah, he's too prickly. That's the word he used.
Prickly?
Prickly. As in, like, he makes a good rapport with you one-on-one, but then, like, you're in a group setting, and he just completely, like...
He kind of shits on people a little too much.
Yeah.
It's like too sharp with it, huh?
Yeah, and I feel that sometimes, but I just don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've never had a problem. I mean, I don't know. Like, somebody told me at some point, like some third person, that me and Ken were like frenemies. Because we would hang out a lot, but then like I would just talk mad shit about him. Like,
yeah.
And that is so true, but I like him more than... I mean, we're roommates. Like,
mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been able to sign a lease with somebody if I didn't like him.
Here's the thing. Chris D'Elia once said this, and I thoroughly believe it. If you don't fucking hate your friends, then you're not real friends. It's like, if you don't fucking despise them, then they're not your real friends.
But, you know, he's got his own way to show... affection.
Everything, yeah. Affection, yeah, kindness, all that stuff.
Yeah, like...
But you get a sense of it, yeah, after a while.
He's done a lot of cool things for me. Like, helped me, given me advice. Like, he's even asked me, like, hey, can you look at this wart? Like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean... I feel like you have to be close to somebody to even be able to...
to examine their warts?
Yeah. So he's good. I'm gonna miss him. Don't tell him I say that.
We're all leaving, man. I'm fucking sad.
Because
we're all in rotations in New York now. But then at some point in the near future, we're gonna all be in different spots, like in the U.S. pretty much. Where are you going next?
I'm going back to Florida because that's where I want to match.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure I get those auditions done. Then at some point in the spring, I'm gonna go to California because I've always wanted to go to California.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been. I want to know what it's like to live there. And it's like, we're not gonna match there. So
no, it just doesn't happen.
When the fuck will I be able to go to California if not now?
International medical students just don't match.
Yeah, it's kind of like a crowd. And then I'll go back to Florida for like 1 more month, and
I'll probably see you in Florida at some point.
Yeah, man.
I'm in Miami.
Come through. We'll do it up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few people going down. A few of the kids from New Jersey are going to be there. D-Dog's going to be there.
Love it.
Ken never liked... Bro, that's one... Okay. This is the perfect example of Ken.
What?
Oh my freaking god. This is the perfect example. Like, back on like term 3. So, you know, he's very proud of Florida. I mean, he's very proud of Canada.
Right.
I'm proud of Florida.
Sure.
It's like, I don't know. He just finds, every time he talks I talked about Florida. He just found the perfect opportunity to just trash on it.
Yeah, he finds the things you care about and just like.
Bro, he will say these like subtle comments like, Florida, like people in Florida are fucking disgusting. They're nasty. Like, they're all fucking idiots. They're sex offenders.
Jesus.
Which is true. Like,
okay.
It just hurts differently when it's like directed at you. So then,
which is true.
Bro, one time, this motherfucker said, I fucking hate Florida so much. I'm like, what the fuck did they do to you? But he was like, I hate Florida so much, like, I would never go there, like, yeah.
Bro, he makes decisions way before he's experienced anything.
No, listen. Within 3 weeks of motherfucker saying that, he buys a flight because his cousin lives in Florida and they go to fucking Orlando. I'm like, are you shitting me?
Yeah,
like,
they don't want you, bro.
And then he was like asking for recommendations. I'm like, I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, go to St. Augustine. I think you guys will like it there. Like,
tell him they don't take brown people in Florida. He's not allowed. Yeah.
So I don't know. Sometimes he just like says these things that are, and then his girlfriend's from fucking Florida. Like,
right. Bro, he just talks mad shit. I love it.
So that's just one of those. I mean,
a man of my own heart.
On hindsight, I get, but that's just one of the personality things. Like, he's a great guy. He's one of my closest friends here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man, I feel you on that.
Good times.
Alright, how do we want to close it out here?
We're ready to close it?
Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that's good for now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Twitter fucking blows. I went back on for the podcast. Oh yeah, get on. It's a Not Pro MD at Not Pro MD for Twitter. And yeah, so I don't know. Twitter kind of sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm plugging it, but I just like back on and just like I don't know. Like once I get off, I'm like on Twitter for a few minutes and I get off. I'm just like I feel shitty now. I feel shittier.
I know.
And then also ask us questions at thatisunprofessional@gmail.com.
If you have questions about med school, immigration advice
for this guy,
relationship advice,
anything,
any topics that you wanna see us talk about in our infinite wisdom, just hit us up.
We'll highlight you on the show.
Ken, I love you.
And that's it. Take care.
Alright, I'll see you guys next week.